I've worked in school nutrition for approximately 28 years. There are so many things that drive my passion for feeding students. We want to be able to support student success, their academic performance, their health. I saw this email come through and it was talking about scratch cooking initiatives. And I thought, this is something I think our kids deserve. We thought, let's do this.
Heat and serve cooking is when something is bought in a box or a can and just opened up, put in a pan or put on a tray, warmed up, and served to the students. There's no cooking, the products aren't raw. Scratch cooking means food that's cooked from scratch, where you choose the ingredients, where we know where the food comes from. I founded the Chef Ann Foundation to make sure that school food professionals all across the country had the tools and the expertise to serve scratch-cooked, nutritious, and healthy meals to every student every day. We've worked with over 16,000 schools and made sure that over 4.4 million students across the country in every state have nutritious food for their meals. If we can feed kids good food, if we can teach them about food, they'll grow up to have wellness as something really important. We meet schools where they are. We go in and do an assessment. We see where they are on the scratch cook continuum. And then we see, okay, maybe they're serving all ultra-processed heat and serve food. So then we work with them. What are the barriers? Food, where are we gonna get it and make sure it's good? Finances, how do we pay for it? Facilities, what do we do if there's no equipment in the kitchens? Human resources, how do we get all the staff trained? And finally, marketing. How do we get kids who have grown up with high fat, high salt, high sugar meals to want to eat fresh fruits and vegetables?
You did something that typically you can get into a restaurant. Be really proud of that. And we're here to get you to that next level.
One of the things that's really important is to make sure that school food professionals are seen as professionals.
Our staff now says we're not just taking food and putting it on a tray to heat up. Now we're using our hands, we're using ingredients. The Chef Ann Foundation was able to have culinary experts visit our district and show how we could work smarter, help us on our cooking techniques. How are we using equipment to make sure that our food is staying fresher? How can you incorporate more of the scratch cooked items in creative ways? We have 36,000 students in our school district, so can you imagine the amount of produce that we need? I didn't know how to get out and talk to a farmer or to a grower as to how can you start supplying to us. The Chef Ann Foundation was able to connect us with a food hub. We purchase produce from local growers and farmers. So it goes beyond scratch cooking.
You did it.
Okay. Okay, you can pull. Oh, there you go. You can put it in there.
It also goes to supporting our local economies. As I walk through the kitchen now, what looks different is that we don't see a lot of cases of heat and serve items. Now you walk through there and you see whole heads of lettuce. You see tomato, you see fresh, crisp items. And more than anything, I think you see pride in our staff and confidence.
Awesome.
We now have over 15 new recipes that are scratch cooked based because of the Chef Ann Foundation. One of the big wins for us is that we've been able to incorporate culturally relevant recipes and items through our scratch cooking.
When I see children eating fresh fruits and vegetables and whole grains, when I see children eating off a salad bar and having trays piled with plates of beautiful food, that makes my heart sing.
What did you have for lunch today?
I had nachos and a salad and
watermelon and orange. It reminds me that my grandma's cooking.
One thing that I'm proud of is that we are contributing to students' health. To any fellow district who's thinking about doing this, it is worth it.
It's crowded and loud.
It can start with something as small as making your own dressings, making your own salsas, buying fresh protein. It is worth every effort you make. Being a community where we're at, sometimes we are underestimated. This is a community that is very tight-knit. And now that we've seen what we can do, this is just the beginning.